Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. A quick update here. No change really in too much detail to yesterday. I want to talk about a possible bullish option here as well, but it doesn't have a lot of, I don't have a lot of confidence into it, but I always want to make you aware of possible likely scenarios, but it is not too likely to start from here to the upside and end the bear market. It was certainly a significant low yesterday, yeah. But usually what happens, those wicks down, they often get filled. You know, the market often likes to fill these. It did that here as well. So, you know, and you've got on various charts, you find these long wicks to the downside, which are quickly bought up, often just in a relief rally, but then it just follows. And you can see that here by looking at the chart, we're basically just making lower highs here still. So at the moment, at least, there is no signal. Actually, we've got this perfect head and shoulders now. And just waiting basically for the break to the downside. That could, however, still play out for a little while. I mean, there's certainly the possibility of putting a triangle in place here. Talked about that yesterday, only A, B, C, D, E as an Elliott Wave triangle, and then we would come down. That's certainly one option. For that option to be valid, I mean, all we need to do is really to stay below the high of the A wave. So we need to be ready that this could, you know, possibly go up quite a bit in this scenario. Yeah. So don't be surprised if we suddenly see a bit of a rally, but currently there are not too many signs that it's suddenly starting. But obviously we have pulled back to a key support level, you know, and everybody who wants to go long here, I mean, I'm certainly looking for a possible short-term rally here. At least it's possible, you know. It's not, this chart is not high confidence in any way, because it is too choppy. The market still hasn't made its mind up, and then you can get a lot of these ups and downs. That's why you often hear the advice to not trade a triangle, not until it's broken out, because within the triangle you get all sorts of shapes and moves. A triangle is a continuation pattern. It's also a pattern where the market hasn't really decided yet what it wants to do. There is a balance between buyers and sellers, and therefore you get a lot of these things, and the market tries to do several things at once. And don't be surprised if you go up and suddenly it crashes down and then goes up again. So yeah, it's a hard this is a hard environment to really trade it. For everybody, dollar cost averaging, I mean, that's up to you what you do, but I would still wait for lower lows personally. So yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting here. Sideways movement is for me likely, with ups and downs here. Next move up in a C wave. I can give you an ideal target for the C wave. I mean, the first resistance, or the first larger resistance, will certainly be here around the 41 cent mark, that descending trend line, plus the high of the small head and shoulders, which we have here actually. And however, yeah, we can calculate an ideal target for the C wave, that we take the length of the A wave and we go down to the low of the B wave, and it takes us to 46.8 cents as an ideal target for the C wave. So in a more bullish option, we've got here an A, B, C pattern. We could then move higher in the C wave, certainly even above 55 cents. Therefore, I'm watching this very closely now, because if we now put an impulse in place, this could take us higher. So we're also going to follow the possibility of an impulse. Yeah, it has a good likelihood of working out as well. Yeah, A, B, C, and you know, if you look at the triangle, it's sort of, the proportions at the moment aren't great, but really we only have an A and the B wave. So it could become a triangle. It could also just become an ABC. So we need to be ready for quite a strong move to the upside. And a very bullish scenario would be if we put obviously here the bear market low in and would then move higher, but really there is no way of telling at the moment if it will be a C wave, which would be an impulse, or if we are moving up in 5 waves, which would end the bear market. That would only be decided after the move down here. If we get after this C wave a retracement or a pullback, then to see, do we hold support, do we make a higher low, or do we actually make a lower low? So there will be a support level that we can define, where we can then judge or base this on. If we now zoom in to the 1 hour chart to just take a look, and let's see if we can identify some lower level waves here. Always bear in mind they are pretty much fluid and fragile, and they change a lot. But certainly what we could say, and if we think about the green wave C, we possibly have a first impulse here in a wave 1. We have a 3 wave move down at the moment in an ABC, and we could now move up in a 3, 4, 5 that would take us higher. If we, however, look at this, the wave 2 at the moment is very shallow. So we only reached a 23.6% retrace. I mean, normally what you would expect is for it to go lower. Problem here is you can see this strong support level, so we may not go down that low in the retracement as you would typically expect it. So I mean, for me, a very likely support level would be here the 38.2% retracement at 33.4 cents. That lies very much in line with the yellow ascending trend line of this triangle. And from there then to start to move up. And if we say the next wave might be a wave 3, what kind of target would we then expect? Let's say we really come down to the 33.4 cent level, then we have a target for the wave 3 of 42.2 cents. So let's see if we are doing this. I wouldn't be surprised to now see some upside after this buying up, you know, but that would only be in my opinion temporary. So after this, after all the buyers jumped in here, wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit more upside either in the wave C here or in the green wave C, which would take us higher. So that's currently where we are. Bear in mind, this C wave in pink, that is a C wave in a triangle, so it wouldn't be a 5-wave move, it would be a 3-wave move. But at the moment also here, there's no way of saying which one is it going to be, because also this C wave would be, probably consisting out of an ABC. Again, the A wave could be the 5-wave move, and the C wave could certainly go a bit higher as well. We talked about that. So, you know, in the end, the lower level wave count will confirm the higher level assumption and so on. And I'll keep track of that. But here, my point is, as long as we are holding now above the trend line here, I'd certainly be looking at short-term upside. There is lower support still, so if we break below the trend line, the yellow trend line, this could come down all the way down to 31.1 cents, and it could still be a valid wave 2. Below that, however, it will become very unreliable. Now, in this particular scenario, though, because we've got this long wick down and we've got this ascending trend line that's actually holding support, I would find it quite unlikely to drop below the yellow trend line and still, in the end, move up. So I think it should move up above the yellow line, or it will probably drop lower. That's sort of my assessment here currently of the XRP chart. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.